When someone mentions stunning beaches mixed with good drinks and great food, what country pops into your head first? If you're anything like millions of people annually, the first country that popped into your mind was Mexico. This stunning country offers a wealth of different types of vacations and has something for everyone. But like many other tourist destinations, we all tend to go to the same places. This means places like Cancun or even Mexico City find themselves inundated with tourists. But other cities give you the same experience with fewer crowds like Playa del Carmen. Don't believe us? Check out these 10 amazing adventures you can have if you choose to travel to one of the best places in Mexico, Playa del Carmen. Number 10. Explore the history. Playa del Carmen is so very close to several amazing Mayan ruins, it would be crazy not to take a day trip out and investigate them. If you choose to go to any of the ruins, just know that they are some of the most popular sites in this region, and you're going to have to contend with very large crowds. That being said, the Mayan sites nearby Coba and of course the very famous Chichen Itza, which can reach by car in about 2 hours, makes a perfect day trip. Exploring these ruins will allow you to get a little taste of the history of this amazing area and some pretty stunning Instagram shots. Number 9. Dive into a cenote. We're sure that you've seen some of these stunning pictures of the freshwater holes that are filled with crystal blue water covering underground caves. There are tons of these holes known as cenotes throughout the Yucatan and several close to Playa del Carmen. So make sure you check some of them out. We highly suggest Cenote Azul, as it is an open cenote, and you'll be able to enjoy some amazing nature as you swim in the crystal blue waters. If you're someone who actually has a scuba diving license, you can take this adventure one step further and dive deep into the cenotes to see what treasures behold underneath the stunning water in cenotes like Cenote Chactan. If you don't, you can still snorkel or swim in the cenotes, which will give you a story and memories to share with those back home. Number 8. Check out the beaches. Just like many of the coastal regions of Mexico, beautiful beaches are dotting the coastline around and in Playa del Carmen. To see most, you'll have to take a taxi or drive, but the trip will be well worth it. Of course, you can always try Beach Club, but there's nothing quite like taking a little tour out to places like Puca and Jacagel Beach. These two beaches lie just south of Playa del Carmen and are on your way to Tulum. Both have white sand beaches and tons of options for beach bars and restaurants. You'll have to pay a fee to get into each of these, ranging anywhere from 10 to 50 pesos, so make sure you carry some cash on you. Some other beaches you may want to check out are Mamitas Beach, Ancumo Beach, Tulum Beach, Paradise Beach, and Punta Esmeralda Beach. All will charge for admittance and the rates vary, but visiting beautiful Mexican beaches is part of the reason you plan the trip, right? Number 7. Sample some local cuisine. Many travelers feel that you can't really explore any country or city without taking a little tour through their culinary history. So, if you're on Playa del Carmen, you may want to check out some authentic cuisine. For this, you're going to have to leave the tourist zone and forget dining in those chain restaurants you're so familiar with. Take a little tour outside and go to 5th Avenue. Here, you'll find several authentic Mexican food places. Try some truly unique things like grasshoppers or even some more traditional and less risky fare like elote. Some restaurants we suggest you check out are La Parela, Los Aguachiles, Dona Mary's, and El Fogon. Number 6. Get into the nightlife. When most people think of Mexico and nightlife, Cancun automatically pops into their mind. But there is so much wonderful nightlife in Playa del Carmen that it rivals Cancun, even if it's not quite as crazy. Clubs like Coco Bongo all line the amazing streets and beaches. With the rich nightlife that offers dancing, amazing shows, and excellent drinks, you can't go wrong with spending a night or two out on the town if you're visiting Playa del Carmen. Other clubs that you might want to check out are Mandala and La Vaquita. Number 5. Interact with the wildlife. Sure, you can lay out on the beach sipping your adult beverage for as long as you want, but there are so many wonderful activities you can get up to, and some of them include getting up close and personal with some pretty epic wildlife. One of the things many people love to do here is swim with sea turtles. You can go to Akmal Beach, which is just about 30 minutes outside Playa del Carmen, and swim in some beautifully blue-green water that is so crystal clear you can see the bottom and the loggerhead sea turtles that are swimming underneath you. Number 4. Try some outdoor activities. For those that are a little more adventurous and love to do outdoor activities, there's plenty of that as well. Not only can you swim in the ocean and hang out at the beach, but there are more extreme outdoor activities you can take part in. If you want an epic overhead view of the beautiful area of Playa del Carmen and its surrounding stunning beaches, try a little ocean parasailing. Other than that, you can also enjoy the exploration of some epic underground caves like the famous Rio Secretero, do some ziplining, or take a tour underwater and get some scuba diving in. All of these are amazing in and around Playa del Carmen and often afford you a much different view of this resort town. Number 3. Take a trip to an island. If you want to get away from the mainland for a bit and onto a beautiful island, there is a small island just off Playa del Carmen called Cozumel. Most of us that have researched taking trips to Mexico probably have run across this island. It takes about 45 minutes on a ferry and costs $13. It's a great day trip that allows you to enjoy some beautiful beaches and even a little hiking around the island. Take pictures and have an amazing seafood lunch, and then hop back on and head back over to Playa del Carmen at the end of the day. Doing this will afford you beautiful sunset view as well. Number 2. Walk 5th Avenue. When you're visiting Playa del Carmen, there's no way that you can miss taking a stroll down 5th Avenue. This is the main walking street, and it is packed with shop upon shop and beach bars and restaurants that you can browse through and take in a wonderful lunch at your own leisure. The streets themselves are cobblestone, which give this modern area a more authentic vibe. If you're heading out in the evening, you'll find many of the city's amazing bars and cafes along this avenue as well. Spend time taking a little stroll and seeing what you can bring home as souvenirs. Number 1. Take in some art. There are a lot of places that you can view amazing art in this wonderful city. From Parque Fundadores and its stunning sculptures and beautiful green spaces to the Frida Kahlo Museum. Maybe one of the most well-known Mexican artists, Frida, is known for her portraits and self-portraits that utilize nature and artifacts of Mexico with fantasy images all combined to create stunning pieces of art. Of course, the museum itself doesn't contain any of her original art, but it does embrace her spirit. It focuses on her life and works via photos, collages, and videos. It is a very great way to spend a couple of hours and enjoy a little bit of Mexico's art scene. Bonus: salsa dancing. We've given you plenty of reasons why Playa del Carmen is one of the best places in Mexico, but we thought we'd give you a bonus one. You can salsa dance everywhere, but there's a particular place to enjoy salsa dancing when visiting Playa del Carmen. Take a tour around the dance floor while listening to live music at Zinzi. You want to make sure you check the schedule, but typically every Sunday night is salsa night, and this is a great way to really dive deeper into the sensual culture of Mexican dance. So that's it for today's upload. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any top travel videos, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.